What's going on, everybody? Finally got my pieces from eBay, my last pieces. So we're going to start with the mirror eliminator plugs right here. So these are pretty nice, although the screws that came with them did not fit, so I had to reuse the stock bolts that came with the mirrors, which I think this actually looks better because the screws that came with these were like chrome, so I'd rather just have it all blacked out. Next, finally, to go along with the mirrors, I have bar end mirrors now. Got these in red. I should have just got them in black. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's almost like a light red, like a dark pink. So it's like, you know, that anodized metal. So it's, I knew it wasn't gonna match the Yamaha red, but I might end up painting this black. But otherwise, the mirrors themselves are, you know, quite a bit smaller, and I'll get the stock mirror for like comparison, but they're, well, I mean, they're adequate for what you need. You know, you just look down, see if anybody's behind you, and you know, you're good to go. So for a comparison, this is stock, of course, and then the eBay mirror. And I always had a problem with this mirror not being able to see completely behind me, so went with the bar end, and so far I am pretty happy. Alright, moving on to the rear cowl. God, right now I can't tell if you can really see the difference in color, but there's definitely a difference in color from the eBay cowl. It's more of like a brighter red, which I actually like this color of red, but it's definitely a lot lighter than the Yamaha red. And then the other thing that I didn't like about this is, let's see, look how loose it is. And I had to put some like felt strip underneath here on each side because it was actually, I don't know if it'll show, come on, zoom focus. Yeah, you can't really tell. Oh, right here, yeah. It was actually rubbing like right here, so I just put some of that felt down there, and yeah. And this pad, it doesn't look as bad now, but when I first got it, like the pad was like scratched to hell, which it's kind of funny that the scratches are kind of gone now. But yeah, it was all scratched up, but I'm not so worried about that now, seeing that it seems like the scratches are gone. Alright, moving down low, I got rear spools. These so far have worked perfect. I also got a rear stand to go with, you know, the spools. Excuse me. And yeah, so far so good. Absolutely no complaints. Alright guys, so here is the rear stand that I got. I think it was around $38. They had a front and rear stand set that I could have got, but I don't really see me putting the front tire up too often, so I just decided to get the rear stand. And yeah, so far no complaints. It makes working on everything in the rear, you know, doing the chain service and everything a breeze, and cleaning just so much easier now. Now going up here, I'm going to do a little before and after shot of these. I got rear set brackets that you're able to move, you know, the rear sets back, and it has, I think this one has like 5 different positions that you could set it. I have mine set all the way up and to the rear. I'm 5'8", 195 pounds, so I don't know, I just kind of like the feeling of having my feet further up. And then I have the anodized red, what do you call these, foot blocker majiggies. They're like, you know, like a footrest or foot block. And the hardware that came with these didn't actually fit the piece itself. It wouldn't go through, so that was junk. I just had to reuse the original ones, which are fine. I'm cool with that. Now the only thing about moving this or having this adapter I'm sorry, having this adapter here is you actually have to unbolt the rear reservoir for the brakes, otherwise it'll kink right here. So there's a video by Driven for their rear set bracket that actually comes with I believe a bracket or something like that, but for my purpose I'm just going to zip tie it here, right here, and so far I've had it just off and I've had no problem, so I'm just going to zip tie it right there. So yeah guys, that's it. That is the cheap Chinese crap that I bought off of eBay. And what I'm going to recommend, what I'm not going to recommend, I would recommend these if you're planning on getting the bar end mirrors. I would recommend these because bar end mirrors, I don't think you can really find too many that are a whole lot bigger than, than what these are. So, I mean, I would recommend them, but I don't know, I'd recommend maybe just getting them in like a solid color like black or something like that. I would recommend these. No issues with them at all. The rear bracket was awesome. Oh, it also comes with an adapter right here. It comes with a new one of these to extend it out, otherwise you're going to have issues. Alright, the rear spools, of course, I would recommend. It makes it so much easier to work on and clean and stuff. I was debating whether or not about this piece, about the rear cowl. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. I mean, as I'm backing away, I don't know if you can tell the difference in the video, I'm sorry guys, but it doesn't bother me as much anymore. At first, it really bothered me that it was like, that the color was so off. But it's, I don't know, $25 compared to, over $100 from Yamaha. I'd take this. Alright guys, so that is the cheap Chinese eBay crap that I got off eBay, of course. Alright guys, like, subscribe the video, comment if you have any questions. Until the next video, have a great day.